we in frame, and we live coconuts.
Hello.
Welcome everyone to another Sunday morning stream. I'm Nasim, obviously, and this is my good friend, Sarah.
Sarah, hello. Nice to meet you.
So, as you know, we're playing Dream Daddy. It's a very fun, casual, laid-back time where I get to spend some one-on-one time with our very lovely viewers and subscribers. And we're on episode 6 now. We've had a couple dates with my favorite daddy, Matt, the coffee shop owner.
Matt.
And Sarah's going to help me do some voices today because we've been hanging out and we had a sleepover. So she's here and she's going to join me. She's also an actor here in Los Angeles.
Hello.
And yeah, so I got some help today and my voice won't wear out quite as fast. But it's still going to be a nice, short 1-hour stream. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's get started. All right.
I'm excited.
Yeah, you've never seen Dream Daddy or played it, have you?
I've never heard of it, and the minute you told me what this was, I was like, I'm in.
Yeah.
I love my daddies.
Mm-hmm. I have 2 saves for this. Okay, yeah. So we just had our second date, I guess, with Matt. We went to a concert and we smoked some weed that wasn't weed. It was oregano.
Oh.
We got ripped off by a little punk kid.
I thought it was going to be like, oh, we smoked PCP on accident. I was like, whoa, that's
No.
not where I thought that was going.
No, this game is a little too wholesome, apparently.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, it's very wholesome. Our relationship with our daughter is very good. Oh, shoot, I left my phone in the would you mind getting it?
Yeah, what is it?
It's charging, like, on the wall underneath the tapestry. I like to keep an eye on the chat from my phone rather than the computer, so I'm not swapping windows all the time. Anyway, I hope you guys are good. Thank you again for hanging out with us. You've had a good week, a good weekend so far. I had a little nice safe with like my circle of friends who we've really only been seeing each other throughout this quarantine. We had a nice little dinner last night to celebrate each other, really, and some late birthdays that we've missed, things like that. But it was a good dinner. I hope you guys had a nice weekend as well. Cheers. This is my breakfast. It is actually breakfast smoothie. There's granola and yogurt in here? Jesus, I did not notice that. Strawberry parfait smoothie. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
All right. Hold on. Let's get to the Twitch. Want to say hello to chat. See who's around, who's hanging out. My voice is not quite warmed up. There we go. Oh, I can hear my kitty in the other room. We put her in my bedroom. She has food and water and everything, but she's meowing a lot. She met a new cat last night, and it really stressed her out.
It did not go well.
It didn't go very well. I mean, nothing happened. No paws or claws were exchanged, but it was the first time meeting another cat that wasn't in her litter, and vice versa. So it was a stressful time for them. Hi, Muffin Man. Good morning. All right. So let's begin. I walk inside and the house is dark, save for the sliver of light coming from beneath Amanda's door. That's you. You're going to be my daughter.
Okay, I'm Amanda.
Yeah. I knock lightly on the door and enter Amanda's room. She's sitting at her desk with her camera, editing photos. Hey, Amanda. Amanda swivels around in her chair to face me and slumps down.
What smells like a pizza parlor in here?
What? Nothing. So, what's up?
Dad, I'm hungry.
Oh my god.
Wait, no.
Hi, hungry. That's a dad joke for sure.
No.
I'm Dad. Amanda collapses on the floor. Jeez.
I promised myself I'd never let it come to this.
Sorry, kiddo. You set it up. I spike it down.
You're a monster.
Want some spaghetti? This conversation is so... Like, they're having 2 different conversations with themselves. That's what it sounds like.
Yes, please.
My cat is crying so much. It is hurting my heart. Oh, but she's okay, I promise. Spaghetti. Amanda and I boil pasta and heat up sauce in a pan. Well, I boil pasta and heat up sauce while Amanda watches. Despite my best efforts, I'm not able to set it on fire.
How is record collecting?
It was great. Did you know that Matt used to play in a band?
No way. Was he good?
I don't know if the band was good, but he played some piano for me tonight and it was amazing.
He played piano for you? Dude.
Yeah, I brought it up that he should play at the open mic night that's happening in his coffee shop, but he got kind of weird about it.
Hey, I saw a flyer for that. We should go.
It's not too late to start a father-daughter punk band and play a couple tunes there.
Yeah. Let me break out my glockenspiel. I think I only know hot cross buns, but we can work off of the chord progression.
Okay, I can't. I have to bring her in here. She's crying so much, and I don't want to... she's already stressed out from last night. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. Hold on, Twitch.
Just pause in the game.
Sora.
Poor babes.
But you can't be out there, okay? You're with us.
She's a little baby kitten, Zora's. I'm her auntie. Because Nasima is my sister from another mister. Or another daddy. Hey.
There. This is where you gotta be now, honey. You're either with us or in the bedroom. Okay. All right, here we go. Amanda and I have a nice dinner before she goes back to her room to do photography stuff. I end up watching True Life. I'm a house hunter. I don't need to do his thoughts in the accent. They're staging an intervention for the house hunter, who is crying uncontrollably over the color of the walls. They know that they can paint the walls of their house any color they want, right? Matt's song is stuck in my head all night. Aw, that's so sweet. We crushing on him so hard.
Oh,
that's
wait,
the guy
he
we went on
likes
a date
Matt?
with. Yeah. That's the guy we just got back on it from a date with.
Oh. They're lovers.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that.
He's another dad. We're a dad. It's a dad dating simulator.
Oh, so they date each other. I
Yeah.
don't know why I thought you were playing like a female version of yourself and then you date the dads.
No.
I love that.
Yeah. Yep. Matt's song is stuck in my head all night. Yeah, we're both single dads who've lost our partners.
Aww.
And we both have daughters.
Ooh, hello, Matt. Hey.
Date complete. Gun safety, energy saving, grunge. It was a lot of grunge. We got an A. Amazing. But we didn't get that kiss. That wasn't cool. Nuggage. Yeah, there was a lot of nuggage, but also none whatsoever because it was oregano. Some record collecting, energy saving. Cool. Well, what's the achievement? It's cut off. I can't read it. We got an achievement. Can you see it,
Can
Twitch?
you see it on...
I don't know. Let's see. Well, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in after a few bites of ice cream from the freezer. I turn off all the lights and... Oh, wait. Here it is. It's so tiny, I can't read it. Oh, man. Oh, well. Don't you go at my curtain, Zora. Welcome. The kitty is here.
Baby.
She was a crying little baby, so I had to bring her here.
Oh, hello.
But I'm ready to pack it in after a few bites of ice cream from the freezer. I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I can hear a faint sound, but can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? Our daughter's going through some shit. Apparently she's like slacking off in school when she's like a pretty good student. She is a senior, but like that's still out of her character, and she's just like in moods all the time. She's a teenage girl.
I thought he was going to say something else. So
Oh, God.
What? She's a teenage girl.
Yeah. I knock gently on the door. Hey, Manda. The crying immediately stops.
Not right now.
Her voice sounds strained. She sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, knees hugged up against her body. What's wrong, baby? Is everything okay?
don't want to talk about it.
Did something happen? Leave her alone. No, we're going to press a little bit. Did something happen?
No! Nothing happened. Go away.
Oh, something must have happened. Leave her alone. I don't want to ruin... We have such a good relationship.
No, but, like, you love her.
Yeah? We press it one more time?
Yeah, one more time. Let's
Okay,
see.
something must have happened. Amanda.
Get out!
Oh, God. Okay. I quickly leave her room and shut the door behind me. Once the door closes, I can hear her crying again.
Ooh, you know your own daughter better than I did.
I think she would have kicked us out either way, so... Wow. What has her so upset? Zora,
Well-
stop it. This is why I put you in the bedroom. You can't do that. Okay? Come on. Stop. She seemed fine earlier. She's usually so upset with me. She's usually so open with me. Whoops. Did I do something wrong? Is she mad at me? I guess if she wasn't before, she definitely is now. I can't even remember the last time she snapped at me like that. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she will be willing to talk about whatever's bothering her. About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda.
Morning.
She drops a frozen waffle into the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. So, anything big going on at school today?
No.
Okay. Do you need a ride to school?
No.
Want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster lever up and takes her still freezer-burned waffle out before it's finished cooking.
I have to go.
Oh, you little sass queen. Amanda picks up her bag and storms out. Oh, okay. I haven't seen her act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Aw. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. I sit back at the kitchen table and look at a picture of Amanda and I hanging on a wall. In it, I'm teaching her to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was.
Oh!
She's okay.
Amanda sounds like your own daughter. Little Zor babes. Oh, wait. Okay.
Yeah, she's fine. She just knocked over some wires. That's how you learn. You jump and you fail. That's why you don't jump on everything.
Or you get up and try again.
It's true. She will try again, I promise. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knees, she would get up and try it again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. Then she started to cry because she didn't think she needed bandages and wanted to keep trying. As I put the bike away, she just stood in the middle of the street and screamed. Then I took her for ice cream and it was like nothing even happened. That fixed everything when I was a kid. Ice cream was everything.
I worked at Cold Stone my first job in high school.
Oh my god, amazing.
But we didn't sing, so and there was a really, really cute boy that worked there, so all the girls would come in and tip him and be like, don't you have to sing for us? And he'd be like, no, we don't do that. And I'd always give my friends free ice cream, so if we were friends in high school, I would have...
That would have been amazing.
Yeah.
That was actually my dream job when I was like a little kid. For real. When I was in kindergarten and they asked what you wanted to be when you grew up, I said an ice cream lady. Because I just thought that meant you would be the taster for all the ice cream and you'd constantly be eating ice cream.
Oh, I ate ice cream every day for a whole year.
Yeah.
I actually don't even like ice cream that much anymore because of that.
Oh, God, no. I would hate it if that happened to me.
I mean, I'll still eat it. I mean, I'll eat anything.
Yeah. But my dream ever so slightly came true when I got a job at the Grove, and I think that was my first job because we had, it was a whole dinner menu, and we had like a small little ice cream unit.
Oh, yeah.
So we had like 4 flavors, and that was like my dream came true. I got to eat ice cream at work.
Woo!
Yeah.
And since then, no, all other dreams don't seem as important.
You're going to try to get on that
No.
pole, and you realize it's not heavy enough for you.
She's gonna fall.
Yeah. After giving it a bit of thought, I decide that if I force her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse. But I have an idea. I start rummaging around for ingredients. I hear Amanda walk in the door instead of heading for the kitchen like she usually does. She makes a beeline to her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin. Are we a stay-at-home dad? Did she just, like, go to school and now she's back already and we're just been home all day cooking? Are we stay-at-home dad?
Maybe he works from home.
Maybe.
What?
We don't know anything about what Armand does, so...
We can create as an actor, we can create a backstory.
True.
What?
Can you come here for a sec? There's a moment of silence.
It's a moment of silence.
It's a moment.
Yeah.
I wanted to say sorry about last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong, and I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it.
Dad,
So just whatever it is, and you don't even have to tell me if you don't want to, but whatever it is, you know that you have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy. Honey, you know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I could speak a language we both understand. I pull a cake out of the refrigerator and place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting is set by now. He baked a whole fucking cake because we weren't feeling happy.
she doesn't deserve you. God. Or I don't deserve you, Dad.
This is a good daddy. Sora, stop eating it. It's glitter. You little naughty baby. Stop. Ta-da!
Dad.
Oh, sorry you're sad, but I support you 100% with 3 candles.
Are you trying to make me cry?
Oh, this is sweet.
I'd like want to throw up because it's so cute, and I also want to cry at the same time.
Yeah. It took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sad and I had to start over and...
This is beautiful.
It's strawberry. Amanda gives me a big ol' hug. Aww. Love you, daughter. Kitty, why are you meowing? Where are you?
Because she feels like she's not getting the cake that she deserves.
Oh, there you go. Good girl. Sit down. I grab some plates and forks and serve us up some delicious cake.
So, it's really stupid.
What is? Zora, stop it. Get her. Will you grab her?
No. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna put you back in the bedroom, kitty.
I'm sorry. I just don't want you to choke on some glitter.
Yeah.
Auntie Sears
no glitter
loves
for you. You're gonna just keep crying. I'm gonna put you back in the
I'll just
bedroom.
hold her.
She'll run out. But what is?
This whole thing. I know I've been really weird lately, and there's just... I don't even know how to explain it. I just feel like I have to make you a chart.
I'm listening. Do you want me to make notes?
I guess I should start from the top. So you know how Emma R's going to that fancy art school in California, right?
Emma R. The one who puked in Dead Goth and Beyond, the best friend, the other one. She's the one who puked, the best friend, the other one. I'm gonna say the other one.
Yeah.
I guess you're not technically wrong. Oh,
That's-
that's you. Fuck, sorry. Kitty!
I guess you're not technically wrong.
It's good to have fallbacks like that one.
Anyways, ever since she got the acceptance letter, I feel like she's drifting away, you know? And she's been spending a lot more time with Grace and Emma P. Ugh. I just thought it was all in my head for a while, but then I found out from Rosie M. And both of the Emmas, Grace and Noah, all went to a party at Mackenzie F's. On the same night, they all told me they were busy studying for Calc AB.
Oh, they left you out. Yikes.
So, another important piece of information is... Oh, God, this is embarrassing. I have a crush on Noah, and, that's a thing.
Oh. What? Whoa, I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that. Okay.
You're a bad liar.
So are you?
I learned from the worst. Anyway, so the person I told about the crush was Emma R, and she promised not to tell anybody. I didn't confront them about the party thing because, like, I didn't want to start drama. So I just keep quiet and keep going about my own business.
Amanda sighs.
And then one day, I invite everybody out to get nachos at the mall. And after not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phone down for more than 60 seconds, they all say they're busy, like simultaneously.
Ooh, sketch. That's hard, man. Your friends are shunning you in senior year.
That is really
That's
shitty.
rough.
Girls can be mean.
Yeah.
So I tell them, never mind. I'll just eat nachos at home, right? But we are out of chips. And I really, really wanted nachos.
Totally understandable.
So I go to the mall anyway. I get to the food court. And who do I see there but Grace, Emma P, Emma R, and Noah. All hanging out together. And eating nachos without me.
Those little shits. Shunning my daughter like that. What?
It gets better. I'm standing by the escalators watching them. And then I realize that Noah has his arms around Emma R. Which is kind of weird, right? But then they kiss!
Ooh. No.
Yes, I know. So I storm over there and I'm like, hey. And Grace drops a nacho on her shirt because she's a dumb bit. I mean, because of course she does. And Emma R just like glares at me.
Grace, nothing is coming up. I don't know who that is. Grace is the boring one, gossipy one. Did she poop the bed too?
Ooh, that's a hard one.
Did she poop the bed too?
No, Dad. Please, stick with me.
Okay.
Grace is the one nobody really likes. I guess that's me now. Anyway, nobody will say anything, and I'm just like, you guys suck. Which I realize is not the most eloquent thing to say, but like, I was very angry and really embarrassed, and I just wanted to get out of there.
I mean, you're in high school. I would probably say you guys suck too.
I'd probably say you guys are dumb bitches.
Yeah, like, fuck you all.
Suck my... sorry. Wait, is this PC? Is this...
Nope, say whatever you want.
Okay. So I left. Without nachos, might I add, which only further contributed to this shitty day, and immediately drafted a super long text to the group chat asking them why they've been so weird.
Oof, not the way to go.
Ooh. And I wrote another one to Emma R asking how long the Noah thing's been going on, and sorry, I know that's a lot. Are you still following?
What did Emma R say? I'm a little confused, but I think I understand. I have no idea what's happening. No, what did Emma R say?
Oh, okay. Get a load of this. Emma R says, you know what? No, let me read it. Just let me read it to you. Yeah.
Amanda pulls out her phone and reads word for word an arduously long string of text messages. Oof.
Can you believe that, Dad?
I can believe that. I cannot believe that. I cannot believe that. I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being but man, do I not understand what she's talking about. This is all beyond me, but I'm trying my hardest to be supportive. I mean, it's just her friends are shunning her. We don't know what the fuck the texts say, but whatever.
They were dating in secret for like months.
Oh.
Sketch.
Dirty.
Have you ever done that before where you, like, someone's secretly dating and you talk about how their significant other is, like, attractive?
No. I've never been into my friends' boyfriends.
Well, no. There was a couple, and I'm not going to name names, but I had a crush on the guy, but they were secretly dating. and I didn't know, and I definitely...
Okay.
And
you didn't know they were dating.
I didn't know they were dating, and I wasn't super close to either of them, but it was more like acquaintance, and we ran in the same circle. And I totally, like... Once I found out that they were together, I was like, oh, there was definitely a time when I was talking to the girlfriend about how hot I thought her boyfriend was. And then I thought back, that must have been so awkward for her having to hear about how another girl is into her boyfriend.
Yeah. It wasn't me in the situation, but I had two friends who were both into the same guy. And they were both crushing on him, but one, at some point, I didn't even know what was happening, started seeing him, and we were out at lunch together with this other friend who was also into him, and we saw the two of them walk by, like, hand in hand, like, being all lovey-dovey, and she was like, her face dropped, and she was just crushed when she found out that they were dating, and I felt so bad.
And I
didn't know what was happening either.
And what's the moral of the story? You don't lie to your friends, and... Chicks before dicks.
There you go.
Are they still together?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, chicks before dicks.
They were... Oh, this is you. Oh, they were dating in secret for months. Okay, we know that.
So I told her that she's being a really terrible friend, and like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then just stop being my friend. And I was like, okay. And then she left me on read. And then...
Wait, left me on red?
Red.
What's that?
Whatever. Yeah. She saw my message and didn't reply, and I know because there are red receipts. Red. Well, it's a synonym, homonym. That one. Whatever.
I don't know what red receipts are, but I'm just gonna nod and pretend I understand. Gotcha.
So while this is all happening, I'm talking to Emma P about how mad I am because she's at least being kind of reasonable, and I'm venting to her about how pissed I am at everybody and stuff. And then, out of nowhere, Noah texts me and is like, how could you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? And he tells me that Emma P sent screenshots of everything I told her in the group chat that I got kicked out of. Whoa, that's shady, dude. Are they even her friends?
These friends suck.
They're not her friends, man.
Yeah. Alright, I think you lost me at screenshots, but that definitely sounds bad.
And there's so much more, but honestly, it's all just really stupid teenager stuff.
Yeah, for real.
Bottom line is that everybody dropped me. Half of my grade hates me. Now I have no friends.
That fucking sucks, your senior year. Amanda, I'm so sorry.
I almost expected it from everybody else, but... Emma R's been there since Dad died. I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. I'm not even that mad that she's dating Noah. I'm just upset that she lied to me about it for so long.
Amanda stabs at the remnants of her cake.
Okay. I take it back. I'm kind of mad she's dating Noah. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everyone just suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore?
Maybe they also think it's weird how close you are with your dad. No, it's not weird.
They're jealous. They're jealous of how close
jealous.
I am with my dad.
It's a good relationship.
Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. And as mad as I am at everybody, like, I miss them, Dad.
Amanda looks so dejected, I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help?
Anyways, that's it. That's the whole sordid tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip.
Wow.
I know, it's pretty dumb.
It's kind of dumb. It's not dumb. No, it's not dumb.
You're, like, really nice.
Yeah, I mean, it's your kid. You don't want to be like, you're an idiot. You shouldn't care so much. But when you're a teenager, that shit feels like it's everything, you know?
And it is. That's her life. It's her dad and her friends, and she lost her friend.
Yeah, it's not dumb.
No, it's a stupid thing to be upset over.
Manda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings.
I guess.
Unless you've secretly been a robot who's been approximating human feelings this whole time.
Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long, long time ago.
But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom. Not all friendships last forever. Real friends don't do that. High school sucks.
I feel like real friends don't do that. What do you think?
Yeah, real friends don't fucking do that. When you get older, you start realizing the sort of people you want to associate yourself with. Do you really want to surround yourself with people who would do something like that to their friend? It takes a lot of work to find and maintain meaningful friendships. It took me a long time to figure that out for myself. I wish I had learned it sooner. If the other person isn't putting the effort in to show how much they care, it's not worth it. You're not beholden to being their friend. True! This is some good daddy advice. Ultimately, I think this says way more about...
Oh, no.
Zora, that's why you don't pull on the thing.
Oh, my gosh.
Break for kitty. Zora. At least she wasn't under it.
I don't know, she didn't get hurt. Is it all set? Is it good?
It's fine. But I'll probably put her in the bedroom if she does anything else, because you're being naughty, honey.
This is Nassim's daughter.
That's my baby. Okay. Ultimately, I think it says way more about the character than it does about yours. Their character than it does about yours. Because you're amazing. And if they can't see that, well, that's their problem.
I'll keep that in mind.
I looked down at the table. Did we just eat that whole cake?
Yes, we did just eat the whole cake.
Welp, good talk.
Oh, no! Oh
Zora! Okay. Zora's going in the bedroom again. Please pause. Oh. Sorry, folks. I tried to be inclusive and have the kitty with me. Give her the love she needs. But she's being bad. Yeah, you're being bad. Now we're just gonna hear her crying from the other room.
Oh no.
But you gotta
Should she be in the
ignore
living room?
sometimes. Bad girl. Alright.
Looks
Kitty is rowdy glub glub. Zora gives no hex. Yeah, that's my baby.
Yeah.
She's the naughty little rambunctious monster.
You know, I feel like there's some similarities between Zora and Amanda.
Oh, yeah? All right.
Well, they've both got great parents.
Oh!
I'm gonna barf.
Amanda gets up to go to her room. Before she closes the door, she turns around.
Hey, Paps.
Yes?
Thank you.
You are always welcome. Love you, Amanda.
Yeah, I love you too, Dad. It's my voice.
Yeah, sometimes there's random voiceover here and there that just say a word or two. We've got dads. This is the dad social network, by the way. It's called Dad Book, and this is how we've been hanging. This is Matt. This is the boy I'm crushing on.
Matt is a cutie.
Mm-hmm. This is the fresh daddy. He has a new baby. This is the big boy daddy. This is Rob. We had a one-night stand with Robert already.
You did? How was it?
I guess it was good. I mean, it was kind of awkward afterwards, as they tend to be. But, like, he still lives in our neighborhood. We're all in the same cul-de-sac. So it's weird that we're even on this
Why are
social
there-
network
why are
when
there
we all
s-
live so close to each other.
Why are there so many hot dads in one place?
Because it's a video game.
Because it's not real. Unless
is-
it is real. Because we're all in a matrix.
Right.
That's another story. Honestly, I'm feeling Brian. I love the lumberjack
Yeah?
daddy look.
You love a ginger
I
daddy?
love a ginger. Like, Ron was always my dude.
We could go and date Brian since you're here if you want to pick a daddy, because I've been crushing on Matt. But if you are drawn to any one of them, this is cult church daddy with the triplets. This is teacher daddy. He's really fine too. Damien is the goth daddy. His son is the one who ripped us off and sold us oregano instead of weed.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You choose. I don't know.
Well, we can go with Brian if you're feeling Brian, because I've been seeing Matt quite a bit.
Okay.
Wanna go with Brian?
Sure.
Okay, this is our first date with Brian.
Oh, my
Oh
God.
my god. Yeah, we have no hearts with him because I've just been not interested. Hey, I'm Brian. I spend most of my days hanging out with my awesome daughter and thinking
Also
about
has a
new ways
daughter?
to grill. They all have kids. I mean, they're daddies.
Yeah.
If you like fishing, then we'll get along. On Friday night, he's most likely to see just how slowly I can cook a piece of brisket. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? My fishing pole. What are your turn-ons? A keen understanding of steak cuts. This guy's all about meat and
Whoa,
grilling.
He's a mountain man.
He's gonna have a heart attack at like 40.
Hey, he'll feed you good, though. Keep you fed nice.
Yes, there's too much meat in your diet, it sounds like. What did you want to be when you grew up? A fireman. What are you? What do you do? Brian Harding. Let's message you. You gonna be Brian?
I'll be Brian.
Okay.
Wait, let me... Oh,
Lumberjack.
I'm a lumberjack. Wait, am I from the South?
I don't know. You can be wherever you want to
Maybe.
be.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know how I feel about hanging out with Brian more.
Wow.
Yeah, because we're already crushing on Matt. But it seems like Daisy and Amanda got along really well. Maybe I should just bite the bullet and hang out with Brian more for the sake of the kids. I mean, yeah, you could make other friends other than always crushing on someone. I crack my knuckles and start typing. Hey, Brian. Great grabbing burgers with you at the cookout yesterday. We should get the kids together and hang out soon. I wait a couple minutes until ding comes from my computer and a message pops up on the screen. It's Brian. Let's see what he says.
Wait, so they already hung out?
Yeah, there was a big cookout where all the people in the neighborhood were hanging out.
Okay.
So
Hey, man. Hey, man. Always love a good burger with a buddy. We should definitely hang out. What do you think about mini golf? We could bring the girls out and have ourselves a little friendly competition. Rock on, Brian.
he signed his name. That's cute. Friendly competition? This is perfect. I know Amanda and I will crush Brian in mini golf. I don't know, his daughter seems to be amazing. Wonder child. I've been taking her to mini golf courses since she was a little kid, and I'm proud to say that she's almost better at it than I am. Almost. I type back. That sounds great, man. Name the time and place, and we'll be there. Hey, Amanda. Hey, would you be up for some mini golf with Brian and Daisy?
I'm a little out of practice, and I know my backswing leaves something to be desired, but I think I can keep it in the negatives.
Perfect. Come on, kiddo, let's do this. You ready for this? This is cute.
Arr, matey. I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Why are you talking like that?
Because this mini golf course is pirate themed.
I just now realized that we are indeed standing on top of a giant pirate ship in the middle of a putt-putt course. That's amazing. Oh,
Come on, pirate dad. Won't you talk like a pirate with me? Arr, ahoy, scurvy.
Avasti! I don't see pirates, only angles? There's no time for jokes. Yeah, we're nerds. We're a nerd dad. Avasti! I'll make Brian and Daisy walk the plank with my superior golfing abilities. I mean, doubloon?
Whoa. Come on, Dad. You told me this was just gonna be some friendly competition.
Friendly competition is dad code for actual competition. I need to prepare my body, mind, soul to defeat Brian at the field of glorious battle.
It's just mini golf.
Just mini golf? It's so much more than that. I kneel down and place a hand on Amanda's shoulder. I want you to know that there's no pressure. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about it too much, but we have to beat Brian at mini golf.
Okay. Whatever happened to just having fun?
Oh, we'll have fun when we beat them. Amanda gives me a side eye, but before I can side-eye at her back, I spot Brian and Daisy.
Ahoy there, mateys!
Ahoy! Brian walks up with Daisy in tow. It looks like they already rented us some golf clubs for our mini golf excursion. Total power move. Why didn't I think of that?
All right, first mate. I hear there's buried treasure in these waters. You gonna help me plunder them it?
Oh, Amanda. I don't think this is a real pirate ship. I think it's just to play putt-putt on. Amanda gives Daisy a look.
Nerd.
I mean, aye, Captain. Daisy winks at Amanda.
Look at these two. Wait, I don't know. What did I choose?
Whatever you want to do. They're 2 peas in a pod.
So, you excited to get some mini golf in?
Oh, you know it.
You gambling, man?
I know when to hold 'em. Depends on what's on the table. Do I get you if I win?
Whoa!
That's jumping in the deep end.
I feel like
in front of our daughters.
I feel like you maybe had a couple like shots of whiskey or something before. Like this isn't in your character.
Yeah, for real. This is like a different person right here.
But I'm kind of digging it. Like he's kind of just going for it.
But I mean, at the start of the day, he was like, I don't know if I want to keep hanging out with Brian. But he's like, do I get you if I win?
I know. That's why.
Let's say.
Maybe it depends on what's on the table.
No,
so
I think I know when to hold them. It's a little bit saucy.
Okay. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. All right, let's do it.
Like, oh, see, he liked that.
Whoa, was that eggplants?
Yeah.
This game has everything.
Yeah. I know when to fold them. I know when to shoot. That's probably much all I know how to do.
How about the losers buys drinks tonight?
Oh, all right. But how about we make it a bit more interesting?
I'm listening.
The loser has to mow the winner's lawn this weekend.
Well, my yard's pretty big. Are you prepared to take that on?
My yard is pretty big.
You
know what I'm talking about?
My yardstick, if you know what I mean.
Can you take that on?
Hey.
Hey. I think you should be a little more concerned that with how you're gonna maneuver around my hedges. Oh, this is very sexual. They don't even know it. It's highly technical work, not for the faint of heart.
Oh. Well, I don't think I'll need to worry about that.
Oh. Our daughters are right there. I'm very good at mini golf, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Hole in one every time. What I just said is not a true thing, but it has already come out of my mouth, so I have to stand by it.
I'm looking forward to seeing that happen.
Brian and I eye each other up and down. May the best dad win. Brian and I shake hands. And lock eyes. It's about to go down. You know, I'm gonna go down. Oh wait, we're actually mini golfing. What?
Oh.
What?
Click.
Oh, I did it. Okay. Amazing! It's moving so fast.
Whoa, you're good.
This is hard. I'm not quite sure. This one. Oh no! Oh no. Awful. I'm gonna go with right here. Cut!
Nice.
Yes! Oh no!
Wait, there's still hope. No.
Oh, what the fuck?
Is there two?
I think one is a fake out.
Whoa!
Yes!
Killing it.
Oh! Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't see that thing on the left there. Oops.
I haven't been mini golfing in so long.
Same.
We should go. Oh, everything's closed.
Nice. Yeah. Mini golf, I mean, just clean the clubs. Everyone, you're supposed to stay distant from everyone on the field anyway.
Yeah.
I feel like they could open that safely.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, Amanda pulls me aside while Brian and Daisy start walking to the next hole. What was my score?
S for satisfactory.
Oh, is it?
Well, I don't know. I just made that up, but it sounds good already.
I'll take it.
Hey, are you having a good time?
I'm having a great time. I'm having a fantastic time destroying Brian underfoot.
I just asked because your eye is twitching.
No, it's not. I feel my left eye twitch. Amanda raises her eyebrows.
We're out here to have fun. Remember? It's just a game.
Let me have this, Amanda. God! You're right. It's just a game. A game with extremely high stakes.
Oh, God.
A game we're currently winning.
Dad.
Please, Amanda. Please, nail this next one for me. We need to keep this streak going.
If it's really that important to you, sure.
Amanda walks over and tees up for a particularly hard windmill hole. Gripping her club, she winds up and launches the ball into the parking lot. Fuck. She looks me right in the eye and does an exaggerated shrug. You screw that up on purpose.
What?
You little shit. I disagree with her actions, but I appreciate her act of youthful defiance. She walks over and pats me on the back. Gotta respect you, kiddo.
That was for your own good. I taught you a lesson.
Tables are turned.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. If I acted like this towards my dad, whoa, he would not be so understanding.
Yeah, if I launched a golf ball into the parking lot,
Like, what's the matter with you?
yeah, they would freak out. You would definitely fuck up someone's car. Love you, kiddo. We're too nice. Oh, more. Oh my goodness. Huh! Oh, too much. Too much. Oh, it's on the right. Okay. Wow, this is not easy. Huh! Oh. There was no way I was going to get it directly in the middle there.
Nice.
Yes! God, these are hard.
Go. I'll tell you one.
Go! Ooh! Oh, too early. Damn it. These are slopes?
I'm confused, to be honest.
Yeah! Oh, little skull man. Oh, God. Just gonna fucking go for it. Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Whoa. It's a pachinko. Look at it, it's going crazy. You just gotta shoot. What the fuck? You ended too early. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. I want to try that one again. I want to try some of these again. You want to try one?
Can I try it?
Yeah. Oh, wait, we're done.
Oh.
Rank
S.
C, S. Impressive
What does S
putting.
mean?
The letters feel so arbitrary.
Yeah.
There was an S. I've gotten I don't even know what I've gotten before. Like a D, an F, an S, a C. I try to maintain an air of professionalism because there are children present, but confetti cannons are going off in my brain, and someone is placing a wreath around inner me with the words "Best Dad" emblazoned on it.
Man, that was some good shooting there, Armand.
I have bested you on the field of battle. Minigolf is no joke. Minigolf is beneath me. That's a petty thing to say. Minigolf,
It's no joke.
that's a little too serious. I have bested you on the field of battle. It's more playful.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, he liked it too. And it felt good, Brian. It felt real good. Brian and I eyeball each other, electricity shooting between us.
Daisy, did ya have a good time?
Yo ho ho, I did!
We haven't even found the buried treasure yet.
I think we need to apply for a permit to dig around here.
I can take Daisy home so we could get the city paperwork started for digging. You two go enjoy your night. Sounds like a plan. Armand, you cool with that?
Sure. Just don't get yourselves into too much trouble.
Can do. I'll just make sure we get into a perfectly reasonable amount of trouble.
Amanda and Daisy skip away yelling about buried treasure. Bless that kid's tiny rebellious heart.
Well, guess we should hit the bar now.
Or you want to mow my lawn? Work around my hedges?
Oh, there's actually a tiki bar attached to this place. How about that? Let me go run.
There need to be more bars attached to mini golf places.
Hell yeah.
That sounds like a plan. Brian and I walk into the Freaky Tiki.
Freaky Tiki.
A kitschy island-themed bar. Palm trees adorn the walls and several fake parrots are strewn about. Ukulele music plays softly in the background. Brian and I approach the bamboo bar. Guess I'm spending more time with Brian, which is a little more bearable since I won. Okay, I just gotta get my victory drink and get out of here. I think I already proved my superior dadness for the day. Yeah,
we
we
have
have
was into them, or it was more just like a friendly thing?
It's more because the first time we met him, it was a very competitive exchange where he was like bragging about his daughter and how smart and everything she is for her age. And then we started doing it too. And then we just kind of had like a mini game battle of bragging about our daughters. So we kind of have a competitive nature with each other.
But maybe this is a chance to see a softer side.
Exactly. Maybe. Or maybe we are just becoming bros.
2 pineapples of hospitality, please. Oh.
The bartender whips up 2 rum drinks inside of hollowed out pineapples.
Ooh.
He sets them on fire and we have to blow them out before we can drink them.
Wait.
Usually I just like to, I don't know, drink my drinks.
Huh. Well, if you don't want yours, I'll take it.
And miss out on the taste of victory? I don't think so. I take a sip of my pineapple hospitality. Victory tastes fruity. Let's talk about lawn maintenance. I'm very particular. No electric mowers for me. I hand cut everything with scissors. I also only water the lawn with bottled sprinkling water. I think he's being a little shit.
He's being a jerk.
Yeah. I just ran out, so you're going to have to import some. Italian is preferred. But I'll settle for Icelandic if that's all you have.
It's sweet that you're willing to put all that work into taking care of your dead grass. Oh, bird.
What? My grass is perfectly healthy.
It's okay, buddy. I know just a trick to perk it back up. And I'm not talking about the lawn.
You need some fertilizer.
I'll work my magic when I finish trimming your grass with the tiniest pair of scissors I own.
Ooh, we're being shits back and forth to each other. Now we're flirting. Man, even when he's trying to be helpful, I feel personally attacked. While I sip more of my drink, I notice a TV in the corner. Hey, Extreme Home Makeover Deck Edition is on. I love this show. Always made me want to own a deck.
Oh, I hate this show.
Yeah, see, we just don't get along.
Oh no, I had so much potential.
Why?
It's so clearly fake.
Well, yeah, it's reality TV. Who cares?
I care. I'm a general contractor. I work with decks all the time. There's no way they're renovating those decks in a matter of 2 days. It's impossible. That's a 3-week job minimum.
You're that kind of contractor.
Take my work seriously.
So you want them to cover those 3 weeks extensively in every episode? It can't be that interesting to watch a bunch of dudes slave over a deck for that long. Nobody would watch it.
I don't like any of those home improvement shows. I want to watch stuff that's real, like The Notebook.
Like long haul paranormal ice road ghost truckers.
I have terrible news for you, Armand.
Armand loves reality TV.
I love reality TV too, so I feel like we would get along.
No, not them too.
That's the awful truth. Not the ghosts, though. Those are real. Trucks just don't have emergency escape buttons.
Well, their trucks do, because they're the ones driving on paranormal ice roads. I've been lied to for so long. We both chuckle and sip on our pineapples. So wait, you're a general contractor?
Sure am. I actually helped plan the cul-de-sac we live in.
Wow, nice work.
Yeah. Kind of took after the footsteps of my old man.
He was a general contractor too?
The best. He practically built half of this town with his bare hands. It's weird how you spend your whole life trying not to become your father. And then one day you wake up and there you are. But I get to work with my hands, and it pays more than enough to take care of my daughter. So it's an absolute dream job, for me at least.
Well, that's impressive. Building stuff has always been my weak point as a dad, and I've been okay with that. Until now. Now I must defeat him. I do have that patio furniture that I haven't put together still sitting in the garage. Okay. Maybe I should cool it with the dad competition. Gotta keep it light. Tell one of your classic jokes. Ask about his daughter. Stare him down unblinking.
Okay, I feel like that's the least like Armand, but I kind of want to see what transpires.
This is gonna be a bad time. I feel like he's enjoying he's taking it as flirtation.
Brian,
but we are just competitive.
Yeah.
I think
But that's why the unblinking would be funny, because I kind of want to see how Brian would react.
Okay, let's just do it. Fuck it. We're not really chasing him. Oh yeah, he didn't like that. I look Brian directly in the eyes, my brows furrowed. If he by some miracle of nature has telepathic abilities, I hope he can hear my thoughts loud and clear. You shall not best me, Brian. I will reign supreme. Brian meets my gaze with equal intensity and moves slightly closer to me. Wow, he smells really good. Like a burning campfire and cinnamon. I suddenly really hope he doesn't actually have telepathic abilities. See, we can keep things friendly here. This is perfectly pleasant. I could do this all night. Because I feel an innate need to impress Brian and prove I'm better than him, obviously. That's the only reason, I think. Let's keep it moving. Ask about his dog, complain about kids these days, compliment his beard. Yeah,
maybe
we have a beard.
Yeah, and he felt bad, so
yeah,
he's trying to...
Yay, we're friends again. Your beard is nice. It looks very healthy.
Thanks. I grew it myself.
Hey, you're not allowed to dad joke another dad. Is this how our daughters feel all the time? I'm upset.
Hi, upset. I'm Dad.
Oh, God. We just did that to Amanda.
I know.
No!
I mean, you walked right into that one. That's Dad Joke 101.
Listen, buddy. I took Dad Joke 101 years ago. I am in the 400 level classes and well on my way to a degree in fart humor.
Wow. Amanda must be so proud.
She is not. I look around the room and take in all the kitschy decor, looking for something else to comment on. There's a gigantic fish hanging above Brian, and I gesture to it. Cool fish. Hold for water.
It's definitely fake.
Well, really?
Everything in here is fake. That palm tree over there is just a ficus with...
Ficus.
Ficus, that's what I meant to say. With plastic coconuts glued to it.
I look over. He's right.
But I almost caught something like that fish once. Mine was bigger, though.
Oh. Of course it was. Oh, really?
Yep. I went on a trip to Hawaii maybe a decade ago. We were out on the sea for 3 days, catching fish, drinking beer, guy stuff. We had a hot plate on the boat so we could sear the fish right after we caught it. Throw a little bit in salt and lemon on there. Oh man, that's some of the best food I've ever had.
That actually sounds amazing.
Well, it was the last day. Everyone had gone to bed already. But I was just there, watching the stars. Had my line out too. Then all of a sudden it just starts running. So I jump on the reel before it gets ripped out of my rod rack and start fighting with the damn thing. I'm out there for maybe an hour. I can't call to my shipmates. It's just man against nature. Finally, I'm starting to tucker the guy out. I let him up to the surface and finally get a sight of it. The biggest marlin I've ever seen. Hemingway-esque. I get it onto the boat single-handedly. And you know what happens next?
What happens next?
The damn thing smacks me in the face with his tail, knocks me out. I wake up the next morning on the deck and the fish is gone. Never felt dumber.
So it got away.
I think there's another version of me that would have spent the rest of my life trying to catch that fish, Captain Ahab style. Ahab style. I sometimes can't read well.
I'm sure Daisy would be supportive.
Oh man, fishing's like the life. Haven't gone enough lately because of COVID.
Sad.
You go fishing?
Actually, I have a confession to make. Wait, what am I doing? Why am I having this inexplicable urge to be vulnerable with him? I can't tell him that I'm terrible at fishing. I lean in close. I'm amazing at fishing. I'm the best at fishing. No one can outfish me.
Armand, you're digging himself into a hole.
Yeah, you just gonna lie about this shit?
Like, Armand's kind of being the jerk, actually. Brian's actually being sweet and vulnerable.
I think we just really want to impress him. Something about him is so manly and everything that we're just like, we're a man too. We're like, yeah.
What do you think? I'm amazing.
I'm amazing?
No one can. I mean, they're all braggadocious, you might as well just go full out.
Yeah, I think if I say that sounds the most sarcastic than the other two to me.
Okay.
Like, I'm amazing at fishing.
Okay.
I'm simply the best out there.
Okay. Since you're such a bro, I'm taking you fishing. Well, do you want to go fishing? Wait. Don't answer that. Yes, you do. We're going fishing.
Oh, no. Oh, I don't know.
Come on. It'll be a blast. I know the perfect little fishing spot. I'll bring some beers. We could just sit back, relax, reel in some trout. We'll bring the kids with us. Come on. You know you want to.
Okay, now you're luring me. I sigh. I've been cornered. Yeah, okay. Brian gives me an exuberant high five.
Yeah! Maybe we'll see who can catch the most fish so I can get you mowing my lawn.
You can try to beat me, but they don't call me Armand good at catching fish, Zakaria, for nothing. I'm spinning a web of lies that I fear will one day consume me. They will, Armand.
I've been there.
Sounds like it'll be a scrap.
Brian and I finish our drinks and head outside.
Till next time.
This is a great opportunity for friendship. I'm real excited. Kiss my bass, Brian.
Sorry.
Which one?
I mean, you know which one I like.
They're also the kiss my bass.
Yeah. Is that jerky though, or is it more like kiss my ass?
No, I think it's a little jerky. I think it's a little like, I didn't have a good time, but I'm also gonna give a dad pun on my way out.
I'm real excited.
Either that one or the opportunity. I feel like this is the nerdiest, most Armani thing to say.
But then what if, like, Brian... But then, like, if you're saying friendship, like, what if Brian wants more? And, like, I feel like there still could be opportunity. I like Brian.
I want Matt, though.
Why can't you date both of them at the same time? You ain't married. You don't got a ring on it.
Because this is too long to go after every daddy. I don't want to go after every daddy.
Do they ever go after you? Or you
I
always
guess
have to initiate?
someone hit me up first. I don't remember who it was. I think it might have been Matt, but it was because we were already leaning towards Matt. But I don't know. I don't remember. Maybe they have, maybe they haven't.
All right.
This is a great opportunity for friendship. I'm real excited. Let's... well, okay, we'll leave it ambiguous then. We'll say, I'm real excited. Oh, yeah, he really liked that. To catch way more fish than you, Brian. Brian extends his hand and gives me a friendly but firm handshake. I see that competitive fire in his eyes. This is going to become a whole thing, isn't it? That's the relationship of... that's the nature of their relationship, though.
Yeah.
I think that turns them both on, is the competitiveness.
Yeah.
All right. Well, date is over, so I think we'll just actually end it there because it's been about an hour and it's real hot in this room.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah,
Thanks
thank
for
you.
having me.
Yeah, thanks you for joining me. Tell everyone where they can find you and follow you.
Oh, okay. So you can find me on Instagram. My Instagram is It's Sarah Here Meow. That's how it's all one word, but it's ITSARAHEAR meow. It's Sarah Here Me Meow, but it's all one word.
Got it.
Yeah, so you can find me on Instagram.
Yeah. And obviously, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Nazgul. Make sure you follow the Venture Maidens everywhere at Venture Maidens. And we are going to be back Wednesday night for another main campaign episode. And that's really it. Oh, where's my OBS? Here we go. But anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you all have a good week. And venture away.
Stay safe out there, kids.
Stay safe and healthy.